What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Phil. That's Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day.
Who do we got today, Sam?
We are doing Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams. We're coming back to Robbie Williams, and we're doing the same song from this time. We're going live at Knebworth here. And he crushed that last song. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a long time since we've done that.
It was a long time ago.
But I remember that music video. I think we had some black and white shots in there. He was playing. I remember he was playing with a soccer ball in that video. I played football. She played football growing up. So that sticks out in my head. And so you guys were saying he's got a long list of hits. We haven't come back to anything else from his catalog, but this was recommended. You guys were saying we got to check this one out. So we've arrived, but we want more suggestions down below in the comment section for Robbie Williams, where we should go next. Any other UK artists maybe that we've overlooked on the channel as well? We'd appreciate those insights. And, you know, just probably what we listened to in that last song from Robbie Williams, right? You don't know a ton of his catalog either. I think we just talked about that in the last time we did a video.
No, I don't really know anything from him.
Because some of these pop singers you are a little more familiar with than me, right?
Well, I think it's those things where, you know, in this time frame, the early 90s, like early to late 90s and early 2000s, like this stuff was on the radio a lot. So it's like I recognized it. I just didn't know it was them or what it was.
But that wasn't the case with Angels. And I think maybe that's because, you know, Robbie was really, really huge in the UK and maybe not as big in the US and Canada. I'm not sure. You guys can confirm that. Anyways, let's find out about this live performance, which we've heard is fire. And let's find out if that's in fact true.
You've watched me grow up so far. I want to get older with you lot. Please, please, don't leave me. This is Angels.
Ooh, so many people.
Holy.
I see the road.
Apparently he's pretty big.
Angel, contemplate my fate. Do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I've been told that salvation lets their wings unfold.
Listen to that crowd.
So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it, oh, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection. Will I right or wrong?
Let's go.
Down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call.
Got goosebumps watching
She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Wow. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I know I'll always be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh to my bones. But when love is dead,
beautiful.
when I come to call, come on! I'm loving angels instead.
Damn, that audience participation.
Jeez. All right, before we get into One Last Time,
Crazy, man. This audience is wild.
insane. So much energy. And you know what I love is Robbie's reaction to the energy.
You can just tell he feels so like grateful and just happy that people love his music so
Well,
much.
he's almost shocked, it feels like, you know? I love seeing that from artists when they're like shocked by the crowd's response because they go to so many places, do so many different shows. And so this, you can tell, is super special. The size of the audience, the energy of the audience, but even it's special to him as a performer. And, you know, they're so loud, so excited. I can barely hear the electric guitar solo that's playing. It's insane. They
They're
love
just
their Robbie
singing
Williams.
all the words. I know.
Rightly so. He's crushing it vocally.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, he does sound amazing.
And you can tell the ladies have a special thing for Robbie as well. I'm seeing stars in those eyes, literally, from those ladies.
Signs, Robbie, I'll be your angel.
And it's a beautiful song too, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, such an anthemic song. It's interesting because, you know, you wouldn't think that when you would listen to it initially, but I can totally see why it is anthemic in this live setting and why people love singing it with him. But like when you hear it, it's not your customary anthem, you know?
No, definitely not. But it is one of those songs that like you kind of pick up quickly because I remember we listened to it the first time. Like I'm remembering bits and pieces of it now already just from hearing it that once.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah.
All right, let's get the finale here from the so we'll say Robbie featuring the crowd on this one.
Come on! One last time! And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection. Here I'm right on down the waterfall, wherever it may take me.
That's so crazy, that shot.
When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I love an angels instead. Knebworth, I love you!
That's so wild.
I can't believe how many people that is.
It's like Woodstock, man. Great camera shots too. Must have been the finale. Wild, man. That is a concert.
What are these outfits? I can't believe the size of that audience.
Nice touch there, bringing out the rest of the band and the orchestra, letting them take a bow, getting them to experience that insane crowd as well.
I can't get over how many people that is. It just looks like doesn't even look like humans.
Yeah, I was saying, you probably didn't hear me, but it reminded me of shots of Woodstock that we've seen. Just so many people gathered all around. And I mean, obviously it must have been a great show in total too, right? Like that was the finale. And, you know, it seemed like everybody was hyped up, you know, for Angels at the end.
Yeah. Well, I was about to
And
say, I think it's really smart if you're doing a show to have one of your biggest songs at the end because you're going to leave everybody on this like super high note, right?
yeah, it's probably tough. I mean, because you don't want people to be, disappointed, right? And you want to bring that energy up right away.
Yeah.
I've been to concerts where I'm like, okay, man, like play something good. Like, like
Enough of the fluff.
You probably like a lot of their catalog, but something that you really like is a big song from them, right? There's stuff that they, maybe newer songs or stuff that is less popular. But I think from an energy standpoint, you want to play like a big hit early on that everybody loves, that gets everybody going. Like, oh yeah, that's great. It sounds great. I'm ready to rock now.
Yeah, I feel like it's smart to kick it off with a big one and close it with a big
100%.
one, and then just squish everything else in between.
100%. I mean, you want to have a great show in totality. And I think that's what we were seeing here is, right, everybody had a great time up to that point. And then, they were like so ready to go for Angels, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
And, that's one thing I wish I could experience, which I'll never get to experience, is something that he just experienced, Robbie, in that, like, you could tell, like, he was just soaking it all in, like that feeling of being up there, and like, it must be such a high, such an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what that feels like.
Have like so much love and energy, positive energy coming your way is really, really, something that you don't get to experience. Many people don't get to experience.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's something you also would like never get used to. Like it would always be humbling.
But you got to be good at something. And clearly Robbie was good. So anyways, guys, let us know down below what you thought about this performance. Obviously, it's fantastic. Sounded great. And not just the visuals. It sounded great.
Yeah, it sounded awesome.
So let us know down below if there's anything else we should check out from Robbie as well. Have a great day. We'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys.